Alright, what's going on, guys? Blow Over Bros here, and here we are for heat race number 1 for the Traxxas Truck Series at the Bristol Dirt Track. Your starting lineup goes on pole, Joseph Rakowski and DJ Slaney. Row 2, you got Damian Stone and Adam Akers. Row 3 is Max Anderson and Brad Stover, and Jeff Bright rounds out the field. This is the top 7 qualifiers from earlier's video. So, yeah, we'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, there was the starting command. Now Spike's going to tell you how this whole transfer situation is going to work.
Alrighty, so you got to be in the top 4 out of this heat to be guaranteed to start the race at least, and the rest of them will make it to the B main and have to make it in through qualifying that way. So it'll make it interesting anyway.
Yep, as green flag is out. If you don't understand what he said, which he kind of said that in a really confusing way, top 4 in this heat race will be locked into the feature, which is where you score points. If you get 5th through 7th, you'll have to fight through the B main, in which top 6 will advance. So only 30 drivers out of the 42 here will score points this week. As we are already 4 wide for the lead, Joseph Rakowski getting a huge run off the top.
Adam Akers to the bottom. Well, kind of the bottom. He was more towards the middle, but the 2 just got crowded way out into the wall. And again.
So right now they're 3 wide for that transfer spot. Damian Stone fighting hard in the middle. Joseph Rakowski getting huge runs off the top. .62 up for the lead. I'm looking at the field. 5 out of the 7 are all Toyotas. Interesting. So right now the top 4. Adam Akers dropped down below the transfer spot as Jeff Bright's trying to take over the 4th position. 3 wide for the lead. Brad Stover made slight contact with the wall halfway through heat race number 1. Ooh, Jeff Bright almost turned the 5. Jeff started dead last in this heat. He's worked his way up to 4th. Damian Stone on his quarter panel. 3 laps to go. The fight for that transfer spot's getting... I don't know. Spike's quiet. I was expecting him to start talking.
Alrighty.
Top
well,
4
now
single file.
I kind of single out now, but
2 to go. And remember, whoever wins this race will start pole for the feature. 3 wide, Damian Stone's leaning on Adam Akers. Ooh, Max Anderson's going to quite possibly choke his way out. He was 2nd coming to the white.
yeah, I really thought that top 4, that last lap, was going to be the top 4 at the end, but 62 is working his way back in again.
Brad Stover. Let's go take a quick look at the photo finish for 4th. We'll be right back. And here was the finish for the final transfer spot. The 62 of Brad Stover narrowly edging out Max Anderson, coming to the checkered. That fender could cost Max Anderson a spot at this season's chase if he doesn't advance through the B main. So we're going to go take a quick look at the official results. You want to read off any of the top 2, I guess?
Oh, yeah. I like how you knew that. Anyway, Damian Stone is going to be your pole sitter for the main event here tonight. Adam Akers finishes 2nd in the heat.
Yeah, and then to round out those who automatically transfer, DJ Slaney and Brad Stover. Those who have to fight their way through the B main is Max Anderson, your pole sitter, Joseph Rakowski, and Jeff Bright. Started 7th, finished 7th. We'll be back for heat race number 2. Here we go for heat race number 2. Your starting lineup goes on pole, Len Hendricks. To the outside is Zachary Fitzwater Sr., then Carolina Carlson and Dalton Riley. Hunter Spartan and Ruby Caudell call teammates. And then Burt Ford rounding out the field will be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
You guys don't know how hard that was to actually get that to work. I kept missing it. Alright. Now, Spike.
Yes,
Judging
sir.
by what we saw in the last race, where would you prefer to start in this heat?
Well, I'm gonna say you're gonna want to be on the inside, and yeah, just mainly on the inside. But being in the back's probably the best place to be, so you can watch like the different lanes that everybody's using. But man, that 80 did not get a good start.
Yeah, and that just destroyed Dalton Riley's chances. Let's see, 1 lap in the books. Right now, the 7 of Ruby Claudel is in the final transfer spot as they're 3 wide for 5th.
And really, if you're those front two, you kind of just want to stay there and just be smooth.
But the difference in getting first in this heat and getting second is huge when it comes to the feature. The winner of this heat will start second in the feature. If you get second, you're starting, what, 8th?
8.
So, yeah, it's going to be tough.
Bert Forward going to the lead here. Starting in the final, or well, the last starting spot out there. He made some pretty good moves to the front.
So 3 wide for the lead.
So this is something I wouldn't probably be doing, but they're going to do it, and the 3 is probably going to hit the wall.
No, he didn't, and he got a huge run off turn 4. So we're now halfway through heat race number 2. He's using that outside really well. That's the track starting to come in.
Yeah.
So now Dalton Riley trying to stalk Hunter Spartan for that final transfer spot. Well, I guess Hunter's going to try getting by Carolina Carlson for 3rd here. I think this heat's a lot more competitive than the first one.
Yeah, they're definitely going for it a lot more this race.
Come to 2 laps to go. Burt Ford leads. Dalton Riley going for 2nd. Burt's using the outside. Complete opposite of what you suggested.
Yeah. Just had to prove me wrong on that one, I guess.
3 wide for 2nd. I don't know why they're doing this. They're in the show right now. Oh, the 03 slid up into the
And
18.
if they keep doing that, the 17 just got booted out of it, so.
White flag.
03's getting by the 3 pretty good here, and now the 3 is getting shuffled back almost out of.
Who's going to make it? The 60 had a lift. Carolina Carlson in the final transfer spot. And Lynn Hendricks will start 2nd in the feature. We're going to quickly go look at the finish for 4th here. We'll be back. Alright, here is the finish for the final transfer spot between the 60 and the 17. Hunter Spartan and Carolina Carlson. Right there. As they come to the line, let's see how much that is. 0.02 of a second. Alright, go look at the official results. Alright, you want to do the top 2?
I got Lynn Hendricks to start in 2nd, and for some reason I'm drawing a blank on Riley there. Is it Dalton?
Yeah,
Is that
Dalton
right?
Riley.
Alrighty, sorry about that.
And then Burt Ford and Carolina Carlson round out those that are locked in. Hunter Spartan, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., and Ruby Claudel will have to fight their way through the B main. We'll be back for heat race number 3. Here we go for heat race number 3. Your starting lineup goes Isaiah Forward and Gustav Odenberg. Row 2 is Samet Oskin and Logan Claudel. Row 3 is Eli Bright and Brayson Mitchell. And round out your field is the Red Bull of Evan Byrne. We'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, and we're back for heat race number 3 as Spike's playing stuff over the mic.
I'm sorry. Didn't realize you were starting it.
Now, if you notice why the camera wasn't fixed the way it normally is, it's because we almost got done recording this heat and Skype crashed. So, we had to restart. But
we have some bad news. I got the blur again.
oh no.
Anyway, Isaiah Forward out to a pretty big lead here.
3 wide for 2nd. Oh, the 15 shoving Gustav Odenberg extremely high. Oh, he had a huge run off the top. Samet Oz can go. Really close racing here. Logan Caudell just can't catch a break. Everyone keeps blocking him. Right now, 3 of the top 4 are teammates with the 08, the 4, and the 32. Now Bryce Mitchell going up there to battle with Isaiah. Bert did that too, man. They keep going to the very outside, riding the cushion. I think it worked a lot better for Bert.
Yeah, they're probably starting to lose the cushion up there. Just losing the track up there. He goes right back to the inside of him here, and he's going to pass right back.
He did a crossover halfway through Heat 3.
Doesn't look like he wants to lose the lead very bad.
Now Evan kind of hopped the cushion up there, caught the wall a little bit. Evan Byrne and Samet Oskin side by side for the final transfer spot. We have 4 to go in Heat 3. Logan Caudell, Gustav Odenberg side by side. 71 of the 22 still side by side.
Forward's just not going to give up the lead here today.
Yeah, he finally broke his winless streak on the channel a couple weeks ago at Fontana. Trying to get heat race win. I said that weird. trying to win heat race number 3. Good God.
There you go. You got it that time.
Evan Burns works his way up to second. Coming to the white
He's gonna
flag.
work to the inside on the last lap. Here we go.
Isaiah's running right up by the cushion. Might get a good run, but he might be in danger of falling out of the top 4 here. There's going to be close between him and Logan Caudell. Isaiah will transfer. That was a huge turn of events.
It's going to be starting in the back of the main event here tonight, though.
I think I just heard a wreck getting into pit road. Oh, I didn't. Okay. All right, let's go look at the official results. All right. You want to do the top 2?
Nope.
Okay. Winning heat race number 3 and starting 3rd for the feature will be Evan Byrne. In 2nd place is Samet Oskin. You want to do 3rd and 4th?
Oh, I told you I'm not doing them.
Okay. 3rd place is Gustav Odenberg. And rounding out those who will transfer is Isaiah Forward. And those who will have to fight through the B main is Logan Caudell, Eli Bright, and Brayson Mitchell. We'll be back for heat race number 4. Here we go for heat race number 4. Your starting lineup goes. On pole is Thibaut Caudell. To his outside is Max Caudell. Okay, then. Row 2, you got a couple teammates, Perry Allen and Drew Charles. And behind them is Jeff Blackman and Alexander Rowe. And to round out your field is Tommy Kesey. We'll be back for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
We are almost done with the heats. Actually, no, we're not. This is literally the halfway mark. 6 heats. We're on heat race number 4. Once again, whoever wins this will start 4th in the feature. Okay, awkward silence. Pace cars off, coming to the line. Thibaut Caudell with an amazing start. Perry Allen got below. Is Sky about to crash again, or are you just being quiet?
No, I'm just being quiet. Don't worry.
Alright. Perry Allen and Max. What?
It's the clearest it's been all night.
Alright. Perry Allen and Max Caudell side by side. Alexander Rowe looking to make it 3 wide. I don't understand the point in going 3 wide if you're running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but, I mean...
We want to go fast, so you just go for it.
Max Caudell backed out of it, but Drew Charles might just... Hey, man, Drew Charles was your Talladega winner a couple weeks ago.
That right there is why you don't back out.
Yep. Tommy Kesey started last. Evan Burns started last in the heat race and ended up winning it, so... Whoa, the 1 almost turned the 31. Perry caught the wall pretty good right there. It's Alexander Rowe, your Call of Duty Cup Series Season 5 Daytona 500 winner. Going up there to take the lead. Coming to lap 5 of 10. Tommy Kesey's worked his way up into the transfer spot. Or the final transfer spot. 34 leaning on the 6. Do you hear Denny in the background?
No, not this time.
I don't know what he's doing. But anyways. Thibaut Claudel and Drew Charles side by side for the lead. There's come to 4 to go. Tommy Kesey can go 7th to potentially 1st here.
He's going to work his way by, I think, here. And the 77's probably going to follow him. Oh, the 77's going for it.
Yeah. 3 wide for 3rd. The one backed out of it. Max Claudel is being extremely cautious, and in a format like this, cautious isn't exactly the best way to be. Coming to 2 to go, he might be in the catbird seat. Drew Charles goes really high.
He's going to go for the lead here, I do believe.
2 to go, the 77 might give the one a bump and run.
4 wide for the leader, you know, well, kind of.
Whoa, the 88 almost putting the 6 in the wall. The 6 with a huge run, almost turning the 1. White flag for Heat 4 on Thibaut Claudel. One of the fastest trucks of the heat's going to get.
He just lost it right there. He's going to have to come in through the B main.
Jeff Blackman, been quiet all heat. He's going to be your final transfer driver. I said that weird again, but okay. Let's go look at your official results. You want to do the top 2?
Honestly, no.
Alright. Alexander Rowe will start 4th in the feature. Max Claudel finishing 2nd. Tommy Kesey 3rd. And Jeff Blackman rounds out your field. And those who have to... Well, rounds out your transferring drivers. Those who have to fight through the B main is Drew Charles, Thibaut Claudel, and Perry Allen. So now we will be back for heat race number 5. And here we go for the penultimate heat. The second to last heat race of the evening. On pole, you have Devin Sir and Shepard Richmond to his outside. Row 2 is... You good?
Yeah.
Row 2
I didn't
is...
realize you could do that.
Yeah, row 2 is Jordan Hoffman, and to his outside is Michael Macklin. Row 3 is Donovan Dewitt and Kyle Akers. And around out the field is Will Blackman. We'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, there was the starting command for the second to last. For the second to last race. I cannot talk, man. Good lord. We are recording this at it's literally midnight on the dot right now. And I've been up since 6 a.m. because we went fishing, so it's been a long day. But green flag is out. It's Devin. Wow, that's actually, I feel like really spread out there.
Yeah,
Devin
these
Sir
guys
leads. Jordan
And
Hoffman.
remember, by qualifying times, these guys are actually the slowest trucks. Well, not the slowest. We still got another heat of slower trucks, but so they may not race quite as I don't know, tightly packed together as the other groups.
I love how we go 10 seconds without saying anything, and we both talk at the exact same time.
Yeah.
As Jordan Hoffman up to the lead, Shepard Richmond 2nd. The top 4 really spread out, which I don't get, because all the truck stats are unequal. I don't understand why everyone's... I don't know, man. Ooh, the 94... Actually, had a little bit of frame rate lag right there. Did you see that?
Yep.
The 94 and the 46 almost made contact. Now, on lap 5 of 10, almost going 3 wide for 2nd. Donovan Dewitt. I can't remember if he's the points leader or if he's... He was the points leader. He was the points leader entering Charlotte, but he wrecked out in that last week. So I don't know exactly where he's at in points now. But he could really use a good race. Finishing 5th in the heat race is not exactly ideal. It's Devin Sir and Shepard Richmond continuing to battle it out. 4 to go in heat race number 5. As the battle is on for the final transfer spot. The 9 has caught the 24. Well, maybe it's not on. I don't know. These guys are being a lot more patient than the past heats. 46.
It might be on here in a second.
Well,
He's
I don't
thinking
know.
about it.
2 to go. He's gonna have to make his move now.
Maybe he's gonna wait till the last chance, so he doesn't have a chance to get back by him again.
Well, he's up alongside him as they enter turn 3, coming to the white flag. He's gonna clear him with relative ease. Is Donovan Dewitt now in the final transfer spot, and he wants more. Man, at this rate, he might actually win the heat.
He's going. He is moving.
It looks like Devonshire will start 5th in the feature. As overall, probably the most boring heat race yet.
Yeah.
Look at your official
These guys
results.
don't have much to be proud of.
Alright, you'll do the top 2.
Do I need to say it?
Alright, Devonshire wins heat race number 5. Jordan Hoffman 2nd. Shepard Richmond 3rd. And Donovan Dewitt 4th. Those who have to fight through the B main, and they have a long night ahead of them if they perform the way they did in this heat. Michael Macklin, Will Blackman. Never realized how much those rhymed. And then Kyle Akers. We'll be back for the final heat. Here we go for the final heat race of the night. On pole, you have Glenn Dewitt and Luke Ryan. Row 2 is Isaac Stevenson and Servant Sarahan. Row 3 is Larry Arnold and Xavier Irons. And round out the field is Danny Coffey. We'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, there was the starting command for the final time of the heat races. Not sure how long the video has been technically going, but I swear I've been doing these heat races for like an hour.
Yeah. So anyway, the pole sitter here, the 33, had a kind of rough qualifying session, but it looks like they got the truck fixed at least. So
Yep. The 33 and the 66 were both involved in that wreck, and they're both ironically in this heat. Of course, they weren't really together. The 33 Arca braked. Other than that, ooh, the 99 and the 66 rubbing for the final transfer spot, but it's a little early to be talking about that. 66 almost turned the 19. Both Brad Keselowski, they're 5 wide. Both Brad Keselowski racing trucks are in this heat race. Isaac Stevenson, last week's winner. Oh, the 22 nearly dumped the 99. The 20, no. Some tight racing here. 13 caught the wall. 4 wide. They're just allowing the 19 of Luke Ryan to pull away. Spike's dog is apparently by the
I
mic.
apologize.
Oh, 29 of Servant Sarahan goes real high. Had a huge run, those are now halfway. Xavier Irons trying to hunt down the 19. Larry Arnold in the 23. Going for second, the 33, your pole sitter, is currently in the final transfer spot. It's 4 to go in the final heat race.
At least these guys are putting on a little bit of a show compared to the last.
Oh,
heat
yeah.
There.
Larry Arnold going for the lead. Glenn Dewitt going for second. 3 to go.
I think he'll be going for the lead here in a second.
Yep, they're 3 wide. Nope, never mind. The 99 for some reason backed out of it. Alright. 2 to go in the final heat race of the evening. Side by side. Who is that? Is that the 19? Okay, that's Luke Ryan. Then 33. I don't know what happened. The outside lanes got stacked up. White flag is out. The 99's dive bombing it for the final transfer spot. The 33 might actually be bumped out right here. He drove it in real hard.
They're going to be 3 ride for that.
3 ride. And the
Oops.
33 held on to it. So we're going to look at your official results. Alright, Spike, you do the top 2 this time.
Well, I can do the top 1. So Xavier Irons is going to take your 6th starting spot here in the A main or feature event, whatever you prefer to call it.
And Danny Coffey second, Luke Ryan third, and Glenn Dewitt fourth. And those who will have to fight their way through the B main, Larry Arnold, Servin Sarahan, and Isaac Stevenson. Now, we'll be back for the B main. Here we go for the B main. Your starting lineup goes Max Anderson, Hunter Spartan, Drew Charles and Lum Claudel on row 2, Larry Arnold and Michael Macklin on row 3, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Justin Rakowski on row 4, Eli Bright and Tebow Claudel on row 5, Servin Sarahan and Will Blackman on row 6, Ruby Claudel and Jeff Bright on row 7, Perry Allen and Brayson Mitchell on row 8, Kyle Akers and Isaac Stevenson on row 9. Rounds out your field. We'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
All right. Now, in this race, 18 cars, or 18 trucks, excuse me, but only the top 6 advance. If you finish 7th through 18th, you will score 0 points this week. So it's really going to hurt you in points. So making the final show is pretty crucial. 20 laps. And Max Anderson with a great start. 17 really stacked up the outside lane there.
17 didn't even look like he got on the gas pedal. I'm not sure what he was doing there.
Just 20 laps. Max Anderson out to a pretty good lead already. Joseph Rakowski was your overall pole sitter for this race. He got pole earlier this afternoon. I'm sure he didn't think when he got qualified first that he would be stuck in a B main.
Nope, but that's dirt racing for you. I never know what's going to happen.
Drew Charles thought about making it 3 wide, but received a bump from Michael Macklin. Remember, 6th place is the cutoff. So right now, Eli Bright and the 4 is your final transfer truck. Well, there's a long way to go. It's on lap 4 of 20. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. going for the transfer spot. Ooh, the 4 and the 80 made pretty good contact right there, getting into 3. Lap 6 of 20 now. And the 4 and the 80 still rubbing. This is for 5th position. Man, they're still hitting. And the 4 had enough.
Flare in there.
Yeah, the 4 had enough of it and went in there and drilled them. And Tebow Claudel up to the transfer spot, gave the 4 a bump and run.
See, that 6 car, he doesn't really deserve to be in this race. He ran up front for quite a while on his heat and just got shuffled out in the last minute.
Yep. Good memory, I actually forgot about that.
See, look at that. I'm useful sometimes.
Right now, the 30 is in the final transfer spot. They are 4 wide coming at turn 4. The 11 got pancaked into the wall. Right now, Hunter Spartan leads. He did not get going on the initial start, but he seems to have found his way back up to the pack. The 6 showing some of that heat race speed as he's worked his way up to 3rd. The 80 in the final transfer spot. Oh, make that the 4.
The 4 is going to go for it. The 30 is going to pass the 82, so...
The 15 has pretty significant damage on his back bumper. Right now, the 30 is in the final transfer spot. 3, 4 wide up for the lead now. This is deja vu for the 6.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He's getting shuffled out. He's in the wall a little bit, not too hard.
Thought they might have wrecked in the back right there. Oh,
Those
man.
leaders are getting a little bit feisty considering they're all in.
Oh, and the 6 just got shuffled out completely as he has rows of 4 wide in front of him. It's going to be hard for him to come back now with such few laps remaining. These guys are racing like their season depends on it because some of these guys it does. if some of these guys are in positions where if they miss this race, they pretty much are eliminated from the chase because it's only in a couple weeks. I don't have very many races left. I think there's 4 after this. Right now, your final transfer position is the 4, but the 15's coming. The 6 got shuffled out to 10th. So we're coming up to 4 laps remaining. Just Rakowski leads. The 6 is falling out of the top 10, man. Feel bad for Tebow.
Yeah, he had some not so great circumstances tonight. He just kept getting shuffled out. Looks like he's probably not going to make it into the main event.
Yeah, he's still stuck on the outside as there's 2.5 laps remaining. The final transfer position currently is the 23. They're still 3 wide up for the lead. Joseph has plenty of gap behind where he can back out of it and still be okay, really. So now the 4 in the final transfer spot. The 15 might get a run off the top. Don't count out the 6. I know he's not in the top 10, but it's a white flag. The final transfer spot is actually quite a ways in front. I think it's too little, too late. 3 wide for the win. I don't even know who got it. The 2. We're going to have to take a closer look at that. Wow, we'll be right back. Here we go. This is the finish of the B main. Almost 4 wide as Hunter Spartan trying to squeeze in up there. But Joseph Rakowski in the 2 qualified on pole. And it's narrowly going to win the B main. Unbelievable. And then now let's go see the battle for 6th is right here with the 15. The 30, man, he was coming. And the 6 worked his way up to what looks like 9th. Hey, that's not going to be a close finish. But look at the 6, man. Rubbing with a 7. And the 6 is going to go from 12th to 9th in that final lap. It's too little, too late for Tebow Fadell.
He really wanted it. He just couldn't get it.
Yeah, he had one of the best trucks here tonight, but circumstances will keep him from the feature. But your top 6 goes. Joseph Rakowski, Drew Charles, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Hunter Spartan, Eli Bryant, and Logan Claudel will all be in the feature. Max Anderson on down. Well, we'll see you next week. All right, well, we'll be back for the feature. Alright guys, here we go for the feature. This is the points race, the race you want to be in, pretty much the main event. Your starting lineup goes on pole, Damian Stone to his outside, Len Hendricks. Row 2 is Evan Byrne and Alexander Rowe. Row 3, Xavier Irons and Devin Surr. Row 4, Dalton Riley and Adam Akers. Row 5, Samet Oskin and Max Caudell. Row 6, Jordan Hoffman and Danny Coffey. Row 7, Burt Ford and DJ Slaney. Row 8, Gustav Odenberg and Tommy Kesey. Row 9, Shepard Richmond and Luke Ryan. Row 10, Carolina Carlson and Brad Stover. Row 11, Isaiah Ford and Jeff Blackman. Row 12, Donovan Dewitt and Glenn Dewitt. Row 13, Drew Charles and Josh Rakowski. Row 14, Hunter Spartan and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And the final row is Logan Claudel and Eli Bright. We'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And that is the final starting command of the video. Alright, Spike, who's your pick to win?
Man, I really don't know. These guys are going to be hungry for it. This is what they've been here fighting for all night long. So we'll just have to see. But I really don't have a pick right now.
Alright, I'll give you a couple laps. Alright, Damian Stone leads him. Green flag is out. Obviously, there's no transfer positions. This is the main event, and Damian Stone out to a decent lead. Now, this is where the bonus points and everything comes in handy. Oh, man, unfortunate. Brad Stover fights so hard to make it into the big show and has a mechanical failure before he even takes the green. That is the definition of unfortunate. Both Red Bull drivers made it to the feature, and both are running really well early on.
Adam Akers is going to take the lead from him, though, and maybe run away with it, but I doubt it as the 77 looks to the bottom of him.
Yeah, Adam got a really important bonus point right there for leading that lap. This is a good time to gain on points. A lot of these guys aren't running so hot. Oh!
Ooh, 5 wide, and he's not
big
going to
one.
lead anymore.
Oh man, that's took out
Taking
half
out
the
a lot of
field.
trucks.
Unbelievable. They're racing back. I'm trying to get to the leader. 77 of Alexander Rowe led them back. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up in the carnage in front. Slow it down, guys. Oh, somehow they escaped. We'll go back and see what just happened. All right, we're watching Xavier Irons in the 66. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, turns out 5 wide just doesn't work.
There were two different wrecks right there. Samet Oskin got turned by the 03 of Lynn Hendricks. Hard into the inside wall. That just helped Brad Stover. He was coming back out of the pits. Burt Ford got turned around there. I don't know if that was from the stack up or if that was its own wreck. Man, that sucks. You fight so hard to make it into the feature and then get wrecked on lap 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Burt got Arca braked. I think he's alright though. Very little damage.
Looks like the pace car got in on some of that.
Alright, back to the restart. Green flag's back out. Apparently we took too long watching the replay as we just missed the restart. Let's see if anyone's DNF'd. Samet Oskin and DJ Sleaney. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. The 62 is working to get back on lead lap. 32, I guess, is blowing up or something. Well, actually, he's not working.
Adam Akers is still there. Or no, it's not. Never mind.
Right there.
Okay, alrighty. So I'm not confused here.
I think you're still confused. It's not about that.
Yeah, I'm a little confused on why there's 3 cars up front and he's not one of them. That's what's
62
going
is
on
lap
here.
down.
Well, those 3 trucks all look the same. So
Oh, Adams nailing the 62 to get out of the way. Oh, earbud just fell out, so I can't hear Spike. Adam Akers up to the lead. Oh, Brad Stover's in a tricky spot. Xavier Irons going for his second career Traxxas Truck Series win. He won at Indianapolis a couple weeks ago, about a month ago now. Adam Akers and Alexander Rowe both going for their first career win. Spike, are you dead?
no, I'm not dead. Still here. Just taking it all in.
Gotta say, it's a shame Brad Stover had that mechanical failure or something. A mechanical issue at the start, because he seems to have just as fast of a truck as the leaders.
Yeah. How many laps down is he?
3. Well, 2 now, as he just got back 1 lap by passing the leaders. Dalton Riley working his way up to 3rd. He comes from a dirt background. He has won in the Call of Duty Cup Series and FedEx Amateur Series this season, but he's never won a Traxxas Truck Series race. He could be the first driver to ever win a race in all 3 series. We're not quite past halfway yet. I see Burt Ford worked his way up to 7th. He got turned around in the back of the pack in that big crash early on. Let's go take a trip through. Not very many trucks out here without damage.
Yeah, and I'm sure by the end of the race, none of them will be out there without damage, so.
Places Joseph in. He was technically your pole sitter from qualifying earlier. And then right beside him is Damian Stone, who was your pole sitter for the main. Neither having the race they would like. The 62 of Xavier Irons trying to put the 66 of Xavier Irons trying to put the 62 of Brad Stover another lap down. Oh, he's pushing him. I tell you who's coming, man. Burt Ford is flying through the pack right now. Well, he was till he got shuffled to the outside behind Dalton Riley. We talked about in qualifying earlier today, the 18 and the 3 are just 2 of the few trucks or drivers that come from a dirt background, so I'm not at all shocked to see them running so well. Xavier did put Brad a lap down. Alexander Rowe still running 2nd. Adam Akers still 3rd. But other than that, man, positions are changing a lot. Dalton Riley's backed out of a 4-wide situation. Pretty smart move. We're officially past halfway.
Last 4-wide situation like that, they didn't end up so well. So.
Ain't that the truth? Stroke my water. Oh, I don't know what happened in the 62, but he fell back quite a ways. Now Adam, I see what you mean. These trucks do look almost identical.
Yeah.
Adam Akers going for the lead. Adam and Alexander Rowe side by side. Brad Stover in the 62 is a lap truck. Just repeat. Xavier Irons running third. Here comes Dalton Riley and Burt forward. I don't think Burt's liking his truck on the very bottom.
No, it didn't look like he could get it to stick down there and was sliding up into the trucks above him.
Dalton Riley going for P3 right here past Xavier Irons. So we just have 13 laps to go, coming to 12 this time by. This race will be over before you know it. Side by side for the lead again with Adam and Alexander. Here comes Dalton. Leaning on the 62. 11 laps to go here in Bristol. Trying to see where that or the 83 is in terms of being lapped. But man, the field has caught the leaders here. Is now Dalton Riley going for the lead past Adam Akers. Brad Stover still trying to get one of those laps back. He's at the point now where it's impossible to get back on the lead lap under green. So I don't like how he's racing the leaders this hard, man. 9 to go. 3 wide for the... Well, they were 3 wide for the lead. Shepard Richmond up to the lead. He got a very important bonus point right there. Burt Ford's finally climbed his way up to 4th. Oh, and then he got moved by Donovan Dewitt. Alexander Rowe, who led early on... Well, led most of the race thus far, has fallen down to 8th. Adam Akers back past the 46. I don't know if Spike's asleep or dead, but he's missing a hell of a race.
I'm not missing it. I was just super blurry, so I wasn't saying anything because I didn't want to be wrong.
Dalton Riley trying to get back past Shepard Richmond. Brad Stover has a really good truck. It's a shame, man, he couldn't get going on the start. 6 laps to go, 3 wide.
I think if Burt Forward could get by the 9, it looks like,
yep,
he could probably get up there and fight with those guys, but the 9's just holding them up.
Oh, Adam hops the cushion. That's going to maybe kill his run. He got a huge run off the top. Dalton Riley up to the lead. 5 to go here in Bristol. Because we're 3 wide again. Well, Tommy Kesey, Burt got by the 9, but Tommy Kesey got below Burt.
Yeah, the 62 kind of put a block there, and 62 is just wants. I don't know if he likes the feeling of running with the leaders, or he's definitely in the way.
Burt just made an amazing move, but it might be too little too late. I don't know. The 62 is blocking for the 18, and they're not even teammates. I don't understand. Now Burt Ford going past Adam Akers for 2nd. Well, they're not side by side for the lead, actually. Coming to 2 laps to go. Can Dalton Riley make history? I don't know. Burt Ford might have something to say about that.
If he could get the 88 off his quarter panel, it would be a little bit easier, I think. But it looks like he's probably going to get shuffled out right here.
Coming to the white flag this time by. You know Dalton does not want to be stuck on the outside right here. White flag is out. Will the 46 make a move? Burt's fighting back on that outside. Half a lap to go between Shepard and Dalton right here. Dalton Riley's going to make history and win at Bristol. What a race, man. We didn't have more dirt tracks on the schedule. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm sure a lot of these drivers are going to have something ill to say about the whole 62 of Brad Stover racing the leaders, but
yeah,
not one of these cars looked completely clean after that. What a race. Let's go look at the official results. Well, let's put on Dalton since he won.
Before you even ask me, I'm going to say no. So do not ask me.
Oh, I can't find Dalton, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, your top 10 your official top 10 goes. Dalton Riley wins it. Shepard Richmond second. Adam Akers, a really strong run for him, third. Tommy Kesey fourth. Drew Charles fifth. Burt Ford down to sixth. Joseph Rakowski rebounds to seventh. Donovan Dewitt eighth. Xavier Irons ninth, and Alexander Rowe 10th. Everyone else finished, but I'd say Adam Akers, Xavier Irons, and Alexander Rowe dominated this race, and it's good to see all three of them remain in the top 10. But man, Adam Akers, Burt Ford, Tommy Kesey, man, they came out of nowhere towards the end. See what everyone else finished. All right, let us know down in the comments if you want to see more dirt tracks on the schedule in the future. The schedule for the remainder of the season is pretty much set in stone, but next season we can definitely consider. So, big congratulations to Dalton Riley. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.